Guys, Meta AI came up with their new Muse Spark model lately with a huge bang, and they previously had the Llama 4, and this new one, Muse Spark, has stirred up quite a lot of conversations on social media. People have been sharing the use cases, what they have been able to achieve with Muse Spark, and if we see it's ranking on the Artificial Analysis Intelligence Index on the fourth number behind Claude Opus 4.6, GPT 5.4, and Gemini 3.1. So the thing is that this is just mind blowing that Meta is back in the game, and I have to show you some use cases of this. Now, people have been using Muse Spark to convert images into code, and this person, Pietro, he gave it this screenshot. Let me, make it full screen. As you see, this is the screenshot he gave, and Muse Spark converted it into app, as you can see over here. Let me play from the start so you can see that this is interactive, and I think like the aesthetics are on point and the motion as well. Let me just play it for you. See, this is actually quite interesting. By just giving an image, we have this. Now let us move on to the next use case. Dang, one-shotted this table tennis game in 3D with sound. Great job, Muse. So, well, I'll play it, and I have actually turned on the sound, and I hope that you'll be able to hear it. It's just some very, you can say, like a minor sound, but anyways, it is something. It coded it with the sound. See guys, someone can make this by talking with Muse Spark, and this is where we are headed. Talking to AI, getting apps made, getting dashboards made, getting websites made. And I think Muse Spark pretty much is doing this job in a very good manner. Well comparable to what Gemini is doing, what Claude is doing. And then someone built one short speed test website through Muse Spark, and you see, this is that what they made for speed test, and they said that it actually works, and it looks quite familiar to speedtest.net. Then we have an example of a game that Muse Spark created, Neon Void. Just have a look at this. I think this is quite interesting. Then Nanish on X, he posted this video, and he has a very important point which he mentions over here. What Meta's Muse Spark seems to be doing is one level higher. It's not just recreating pixel, it's inferring product logic. And I tried to screenshot something and make it, and I think this is true. I experienced that over there as well. I'll show you, and it give it a calendar screenshot, and I'm blown. So this is the screenshot, and he mentioned over here, make this into full HTML functional calendar with navigation between months and years, make it exactly like the image. And I think he gave a fairly decent command where he actually made clear what he wanted, and let's see what Muse AI churned out. Interesting, you see, it's a functional calendar. Now, I also went to Muse Spark, and I gave it a very minimal prompt. Build an app for me like this. So this is a dashboard, a productivity dashboard, if you would like to call it that. So over here you see it has some good morning wishes, then some task where it shows that what's in progress, what's done, and then it has some agenda items for the day, and we can also see what's scheduled and planned, daily research, deep research actually, analyze data, create. And I must tell you that I don't know how to code. I'm just trying out AI. I feel like I need to play around with it. With time, I could definitely get better, and I have a full-time job. I can see how I can use AI in my workflows and everything. But with this minimal prompting, it gave me this one over here. And as you can see, it's interactive. And let me open up this on another tab. So this is the productivity dashboard built by, but I must tell you over here that the screenshot contained ChatGPT 6.5. So I think it copied exactly that, and this is you see the interface of that. It kept ChatGPT 6.5 over here, which is insane. Anyways, it has an inbox. Although I am able to click, I cannot go to those tabs as you can see over here. But however, the thing is that this is something that I think is a good point to start with. If I need a productivity dashboard, I can build something like this, and I can keep asking it to, well, make the projects tab, the memory tab, tasks, etc. And over here you see I can filter by schedule and plan, deep research, analyze data, create. So definitely it can work on the logic, and I just have to talk to it more, and it could definitely make something which could serve as a very good productivity dashboard. And this was my one shot with minimal prompting. I just asked it to replicate the screenshot, and it made me this. And I think that with more work, we could definitely build something that is actually personal to you. And when they release this, their you can say that the statement which they released, it contained that this is your personal super intelligence. And I think if with very less prompting you can make something for your own self, you basically wouldn't have to pay for any schedulers, planners, or that sort of stuff. I think that's where we are headed, and the future is bright. I'm gonna play around more with this Muse Spark, and hopefully we'll be able to make something personal for me, and also explore how it could be useful in my life. And I urge you people to try it out as well. If you watched the video till here, I honestly appreciate you guys. I'm no AI guru. I don't know about coding or that sort of stuff. However, the thing is that I am quite interested in this stuff, and whatever I am doing, whatever I am learning as a normal person doing a full-time job, I try to share it with you guys. And honestly, I would love for you to support the video in any way that you would like, a thoughtful comment, or anything. And on the screen, I think that YouTube is going to show you a video which it thinks that would be useful for you. So we'll see each other in that one. Thank you so much. Stay blessed.